Good morning, everyone. This is Joe Roach with the Brutal Truth for today, August 7th, 2021. Here we go. I was looking at some stuff, and, the Republicans are really fucked up. They are backing all these people that want to have their rents paid, these landlords and all this shit. Well, the bottom line is, they are so fucked up. The government fucked up. They should have done one thing: put a website up for the people to apply directly to the federal government and for the landlords to see if they're getting paid or not. That's the bottom line. Now the Republicans, the people don't need their rent paid. Oh, fuck no. Yeah, throw over 10 million people out on the streets, and have them just get sick and everything else, their kids and everything else. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Same thing. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, two richest men in the world, and these fuckers can't help people. It pissed me off when Jeff Bezos went up into space and he came down and he goes, "I want to thank all the people that work at Amazon. You made it possible for me to do this by giving me the money to do it." What the fuck did that motherfucker think about? Off the backs of people at Amazon, at some places they work for minimum wage, they have to pay up the ass for their benefits, and he wants to say thank you to them for giving him the money? What a motherfucker. Elon Musk, the same thing. Elon Musk has got his head so far up his ass, he opens his mouth, he tweets on Bitcoin or Doggy Coin or something like that, and all of a sudden, boom, it drops out, the bottom drops out of him. He needs to shut the fuck up. He needs to shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. He needs to shut the fuck up. It's pitiful that those two guys can't put money in a foundation together and say, okay, here's the website, go in here and apply for the money, and we'll send it to your landlords. Why can't they do that? Because they're chicken shit. They're greedy fucks. Plain and simple. They're greedy fucks. That's all they are. Now let's talk about COVID-19 Delta variant. This is far worse than anything we've ever seen. Like I said the other day, I have a friend in Houston. He was a good guy, Manny. I've known him for about 20 years. Homeboy worked out every day. He ran every day, 3 miles a day. He was a EMT in Houston. Homeboy got sick. Went to the hospital. He says, "I'm not feeling too good." Well, they done the test and everything, and nothing came back. 2 days later, he got worse. They called the EMTs. They brought him to the hospital. 3 days after that, he was dead. They did the autopsy. He had COVID Delta variant. He died. Leaves a wife and 3 kids. Sad. His funeral's next week. I guess Mike and I are gonna go and see. We might just go and see him. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to step foot in Texas with wheelchair man running things. And then you got these governors from Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, frickin' Florida, Arizona, South Dakota. All those Republican governors that don't think COVID-19 Delta variant is dangerous. DeSantis with his bullshit. Well, if doctors wear a mask in a hospital, I'm going to take their funding away. He can't take funding away from a hospital. Fuck that fucker. He's had his head up his ass. And the other one wanted to have private citizens pick up illegals and take them back across the border. That's called kidnapping, motherfucker. You go to jail. You can go to jail, motherfucker. Kidnap someone and see what happens. Okay? And then you got Doug Ducey, this asshole here in Arizona, that the schools that made the decision to have the mask and everything, they're going to go ahead and do this. He's going to fight them on it because, bottom line, he done an executive order that you cannot wear a mask. in Arizona. So that tells you how clueless these Republican governors are. They're clueless, uneducated, out of touch with reality idiots. Plain and simple. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. Because the bottom line is this didn't have to get this far. If they would have just followed the science and followed the doctor's orders, it would have been okay. If they would have went out and said, okay, get the shots and all that shit. But they didn't. Doug Ducey didn't say shit. He's a little weasel bastard. That's all he is. It's sad. He took all those governors took the $300 a week away from the people. And then now I'm finding out from a lot of people, because they're self-employed and gig workers, they're disqualifying them for the state aid, even though they got like $3,000, $4,000 on state money sitting there. They disqualified them. And they never sent them any notifications why they disqualified them or anything. It's sad. It's sad what they're doing to people. You know? It's sad. But people are people. Stupid is, stupid does, like Forrest Gump says. You know? But it's sad that they done that to the people. And you know what the worst part is? They can all be charged with negligent homicide. Yes. Them and Trump can be charged with negligent homicide. I'm gonna post it in my podcast. In the, you know, you could flip. I mean, they could be charged with negligent homicide. Department of Justice needs to get their shit together and do what has to be done to these people. They need to do what has to be done to those people. Plain and simple. They need to do what has to be done to those people. They need to do what has to be done. Plain and simple. They need to be charged with negligent homicide. I've been trying, I don't know how long, to get Doug Ducey to put that money back. Ask for an attorney to do a motion to force him to do it. I have all kinds of attorneys on my Facebook page. None of them are willing to do it pro bono. None of them are willing to do pro bono. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. They're afraid of these fucking Republicans. It's sad. Everyone have a good day. Take care. Remember, be aware of your surroundings. If you're in Tucson, really be aware of your surroundings. There's people walking around with machetes, swords, all kinds of shit. Something's happening on golf links in Wilmot. I don't know what it is. I can't get a heads or tails out of it, but they got westbound golf links closed down. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to make my way down there in a little bit after I take a shower and see what's going on. I'm going to videotape some shit around town. So just remember, be aware of your surroundings. And just, you know, get your shots. You know, don't be afraid. I mean, Jesus Christ. I got the first COVID shots in the trials. Bottom line, it didn't do anything. I got a little water blister on my arm, and that was it. But the bottom line is, it's not going to track you. Your cell phone tracks you. You know, you got vaccinations when you went to school. Your kids got your vaccinations. Your dog gets a vaccination. All right? You wear a seatbelt. If you're on birth control, you can still get pregnant if you're on birth control. You can still get killed if you're in a car accident with a seatbelt on. So what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know how many hundreds of millions of people have gotten the shots, and you guys still think because it's not FDA approved. Fuck, that's long been FDA approved. Get your shit together and get your shots, because you know what? If you spread it to someone and someone dies from it, you can be negligent in homicide charged. So keep it in mind, families can do shit to you. They can actually do shit to you. They can go to the authorities and ask you to be charged with negligent homicide because you neglected to get yourself the shot and you passed COVID on to one of their family members. Just keep that in mind, dumbasses. This is Joe Roach with the brutal truth for today. Remember, life is not guaranteed. Okay? Life is not guaranteed. If you only you can change your life. Only you can change your life. No one else can change it for you. That's it. Only you. If you want to be an asshole, be an asshole. If you want to change from being an asshole, then change from being an asshole. Bottom line. You can change. If you're a Trumpster, you can change yourself from being a Trumpster to a regular average person that doesn't have their head up their asses. You the only one that can change yourself. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You're the only one that can do that. Have a good day. Take care. Like I said, be aware of your surroundings, okay?